So Krishna is explaining the reason for his appearance. Krishna explains, Dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. Whenever there is decline in the religious practice in the dharma, I advent myself to re-establish the principles of dharma. So people want to understand everything from Bhagavad Gita. They want to understand how to increase productivity. They want to understand management skills. Some people understand chemistry and whatnot from Bhagavad Gita. But they don't want to understand from Bhagavad Gita the reason why Krishna spoke this Gita. And Krishna spoke this Gita to explain to us dharma. What is this dharma? Dharmam tu sakshat bhagavat pranitam. The scientific codes given to us so that we can come back, revive our spiritual position, we can come back to spiritual status. That is called dharma. Now we are hallucinating that I am the body, and then we are getting carried away by the desires of the body which are not my desires. If I don't fulfill, I am frustrated. If I fulfill, still there is frustration because I am different from the body. There is no satisfaction. So unless person realizes I am not the body, person will keep on laughing, crying, aspiring in this hallucination. So to give this most important knowledge, as a person in dream is convinced he is the body of dream, similarly we are convinced that we are the body, but Krishna explains you are not the body. Why you are taking birth and dying? Understand this and follow this dharma in your life. So whenever there is decline in such religious practice, Krishna comes here. And unfortunately, many people in our country, they take advantage of the simplicity of the people and the piety of the people. People here, they have natural tendency of hearing about God, believing in God. So every other person has started claiming, I am also incarnation, I am incarnation, I am that God, I am Krishna, I have come again. As they say, India is a factory of producing gods. In factory, they produce in bulk. So what is produced in bulk in India? So we may be lagging behind in electronics and other gadgets, but we don't lag behind in most important produce, and that is God. We produce God only directly. So this is a great cheating. Every other person is claiming I am God. So we have to understand the scriptures, unfortunately, because there is no knowledge of the scriptures. So people believe also. So in order to understand who is God, we should go to the scriptures. Scriptures define who is God, when God is going to appear. Lord has got a scheduled time to appear. He does not appear. He can appear just like that, but he still follows the Vedic injunctions. He is free to come, but still he has a fixed time to come. And when Krishna would appear, that is already described. Krishna appears in the Dwapar Yuga of 27th Mahayuga of the 7th Manu. There are 14 Manus in one Kalpa, one day of Brahma. In this way, very precise date is given. At this time, Krishna is going to appear. Similarly, Lord Buddha is another incarnation. And if you read Srimad Bhagavatam, which was written 5000 years ago, Srimad Bhagavatam is predicting Buddha Nam Nanjana Suto Ki Kateshu Bhavishyati. A person by the Buddha will appear in this Gaya province. Anjana Sutta, his mother's name will be Anjana. And like this very beautiful description is there. Muhyanti Surat Dvisham. He will bewilder the atheistic people from the path of Vedas, because people were killing animals viciously. And they were quoting Vedic authority in Vedas. That is, so Vedas don't recommend to kill animals, but people misunderstood it. So that is why the only solution was to make them atheist disbeliever of Vedas, so that they can stop this animal killing. Thus Krishna had to come. First he comes to establish the Vedas, and then he comes to again remove Vedic authority. So all these are various wonderful activities of Krishna. And then there is prediction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Paurnamasyam Fagunasya Faguni Rakshayogataha. Exact date is also mentioned. On this day of the month, in this season, Lord Chaitanya will appear. Mayapure Navadvipe Swarnadi Tiram Asthaya. He will appear in a place which is Mayapur, Navadvip, and on the bank of the river Ganges. Shachi Garbhe Purandarat. His mother's name will be Shachi, father's name will be Purandar Mishra. So mother's name is mentioned, father's name is mentioned on the bank of Ganges, Navadvip, on this day of this month. Everything is very beautifully mentioned. Bhakti Yoga Pradhanaya Lokas Anugrahaya Cha. Out of great mercy for people, he will spread Bhakti Yoga. Sannyasa Rupa Masthaya Krishna Chaitanya Namadhrik. He will take sannyas, and after sannyas his name would be Krishna Chaitanya. How beautifully, in great detail it is mentioned in the Vedas. This is called Vedic knowledge. Perfect explanation of past and perfect prediction of future also. So God's appearance, father's name of God, mother's name of God, the place of appearance, activities, everything is very beautifully and exactly defined in the Vedas. So if anybody tells I am God, we should ask Vedic reference, otherwise we cannot believe on anybody. And apart from this, they have some special symbols on the soles of their feet. So there are very unique signs like fish, flag, and conch. Like this, so many symbols are there on the feet of Krishna or the incarnations. So if anybody claims I am incarnation, you please check his soles. Are there some special signs? All these nice Vedic descriptions are there. And then they should perform some extraordinary activity. Krishna lifted mountain Govardhan. Krishna danced on the hood of very huge snake which was having many hoods. So can you dance on the hood of a simple python? No. And you are claiming that you are God? Can you lift even a small stone of 50 kgs? And Krishna lifted such a big mountain. Like this, so many extraordinary activities Krishna did. Lord Ramchandra did. What have you done? So we should not get carried away by such claim of incarnations. We should understand from the Vedas what are the incarnations, what is their father's name, mother's name. Then there will be no confusion and no cheating. And unfortunately, these so-called incarnations, they give the teachings which are contradictory to the instructions in Bhagavad Gita. They take advantage because nobody reads Gita now, let me speak anything. So Krishna does not tell I spoke some knowledge to Vivaswan, now it is revised, edited and enlarged edition I am speaking to you. No. Knowledge is always perfect. Same knowledge Krishna tells, Sa evayam mayate adya. Now I am going to speak to you. Because the original knowledge got lost. So interpretations came up even during Arjuna's time. Bhagavad Gita was present, but wrong interpretations came up. So Krishna wanted to re-establish. So that is why Krishna is telling today, original meaning I am going to establish again by speaking it to you. So we should not get cheated. We should read the Vedas, Bhagavad Gita. Then we will understand who is God, who is incarnation. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. In order to deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion, I advent myself millennium after millennium.